Come on. Are we with the right company? I tell you what, on Saturday, everybody starts to get depressed like convention's coming to a close. I tell you what, baby, this party is just getting started. Now, most of you guys know my story. Goodness gracious, I gave up medical school to pursue this USANA opportunity. I love health, it's my passion. And truthfully, I thought that USANA would be a better opportunity to help more people achieve optimal health, spreading the vision of Dr. Wentz, than choosing medicine. Did I make the right choice? Now, I don't need to convince you guys that USANA helps the physical body, right? We've heard from some amazing speakers. Dr. Libby, Dr. Oz, unbelievable, they're way smarter than me. I want to challenge you guys in a whole different area. I want you guys to look at your heart. I'm not talking about your physical heart. I'm talking about your soul. I'm talking about who you are. Each of us are in a business, right? We audit our businesses, don't we? We check to see if the numbers add up right. When's the last time you audited the state of your soul? When's the last time you audited your heart, your ideas, who you are, the way you treat people, the way you act? You can't compartmentalize your business. You can't compartmentalize your life. It's real easy at USANA convention to be enthusiastic and energetic. But who are you when you go home? That's who you are. Life's about interacting with people, inspiring people, challenging people. It's about influence. It's about impact. I've never heard anyone on their deathbed say, I wish I'd made more money. I've heard a lot of people say, I wish I'd had greater influence. I wish I'd helped more people. I wish I loved my wife more. I wish I'd spent more time with my kids. The guy next to me, I wish I'd cared. The amazing thing is, when you're running a USANA business, this deathbed attitude is exactly what I look for. Because USANA is all about who you are and how you interact with people. I don't need to convince you guys about the history of the company. The products are superior. The credibility is through the roof. Historically, USANA speaks for itself. But who are you? You're going to run a business? Who are you on Friday night at 10 o'clock? Different than you are right now? Everyone here wants their USANA business to grow. Everybody wants more success. Everybody asks me, Jordan, what is this key? How do I go gold, ruby, and beyond? What do you think the key to success is? It's your heart, friends. It's who you are. What do you think the number one reason is that people join USANA? Residual income? Ratings in the comparative guide? Top-rated compensation plan? FDA-registered facility? No. 85% of people join USANA because of who their sponsor is. 6 years ago, I sat down with Dr. Steve Hurschek because of the impact he'd had on my mom's life. Why would a broke college student put over $1,000 on his credit card for products he'd never even tried? I did it because I trusted Dr. Hurschek. I trusted who he was. Dr. Hurschek, I thank you. I know you're up there somewhere. If you want more success, more than anything, we need to work on you. So you guys might not be ready, but I'm telling you right now, you're going to get a workout from me today. I'm going to challenge you right now. I'm going to challenge you, and I'm praying that you get it. Because I'm telling you, it's your heart that's the most important piece of the puzzle. Not your looks, not your body fat, not your skin color, not your college education, not even how well you can articulate the USANA opportunity. I'm telling you right now, it's your heart. This is a business where you follow someone else. Would I want to follow you? Would the person next to you want to follow you? Do you see potential in others? Do you inspire? How are you at living your life? Are you living your life motivated to see how much money you can make? What kind of car you can drive? What your name badge says when you get to USANA convention? Or are you living your life to inspire people? People don't follow titles. They follow courage. I'm not saying that making money's bad, but it's bigger than that. I tell my new teammates, I tell my USANA teammates, you're gonna be confronted with thousands of decisions when you start USANA. Don't ever ask yourself, will it make you more money? You compromise yourself, you prostitute yourself, you round off the edges. Ask yourself, is it right or is it wrong? If it's right, do it. If it's wrong, don't. There's a right way to treat people. There's a right way to act. There's a right way to live. I'm telling you, if we make enough right choices, my USANA team will go right to the top, we'll make millions, we won't even think about it, but it was never our goal. Our goal was to treat people right, to give them opportunity, to inspire. You know what the great thing is? You go to bed at night, you look in the mirror, you like what you see. You like what you see in the mirror because you like your heart and you love your motivation. It's never been about greed or glory, it's a bit about help and service. You want to see more success? Do you? You need to look at yourself first. Who you are is what you'll attract. And we say this is a business of duplication. Well, we need to attract the right people. Darren Hardy, he says you don't train leaders, you find leaders. Jim Collins in his book, Good to Great, he says it's about getting the right people on the bus. I know, having played college football, you want to win games, you got to have the right people on the bus. You want to see success on your USANA team, you need to have the right people on the bus. So who are the right people? Who do I want to associate with? Who do I want in my organization? Who am I going to win a Super Bowl with? What's my championship team look like? I'll tell you, there's 4 non-negotiables if you want to get on the bus. Ask yourself, are you the right person to get on the bus? Number 1, be someone who wants to be motivated. Be someone who wants to be challenged. You came here to Salt Lake City because you wanted to be motivated. That's why this audience is so good. Now, I'm a big Chicago Bears fan. In fact, Canada, I'm a huge Blackhawks fan too, baby. Mike Ditka was the coach in the 80s. In 1988, he became the fastest coach to win 100 games. In an interview, he was asked what he did so differently from all the other NFL coaches. His response impacted me. He said, I don't even think I do anything different. In fact, I don't think I do anything that special, but I get rid of anyone who doesn't want to be motivated. I surround myself with players that want to be motivated, who want to be challenged, who want to be confronted. And when somebody looks them in the eye and says, you can do better, they don't pout. They don't feel sorry for themselves and say, coach doesn't like me. Are you someone who wants to be motivated? I'm telling you, there's not a speaker, a mentor, or a teacher that can make a difference in your lives unless you want us to. Do you want to be motivated? When someone looks you in the eye and says, you can do better, that's not good enough, do you hang your head and pout and feel sorry for yourself, or do you say, thank you, I will get better? Those are the people that I'd sponsor. I'm gonna sponsor somebody who says, tell me something I can do better. The person, when they get their English test back, there's red markings on it. It says it's a B paper. Doesn't look at their teacher, call mommy and say the teacher doesn't like me. These helicopter parents now, they swoop in, try to smooth everything out. I want the parents to say, you know what? Thank you for confronting my child. Thank you for loving them enough, and then takes their child home and says, be someone that's motivated by that B. I cannot make a difference in your lives. Dr. Oz, Darren Hardy, no one can make a difference in your life unless you want us to. Just isn't gonna happen. Be someone that wants to be motivated. Number 2, be selfless, humble, service-oriented. Holy smokes. We got magazines today in our culture. You know what they're titled? Self. And I'm telling you, it's about being selfless. Everyone's solution to problems today is do something for yourself. Buy something for yourself. And I'm not talking about health issues here. Do something for yourself and you'll feel good. You know what attitude I pray for every day? Serve others. Serve others. This is countercultural. But listen to me, I'm telling you, if you want to be happy, live a life of service. That should drive what you do. It doesn't mean you can't run a business. It doesn't mean you can't make money. But What's motivating you cannot be yourself. It's got to be the people in front of you. As you share the products, it can't be about building my business. It's got to be about helping the people in front of you. And people will see it, they'll know it. In college, during our spring breaks, the football team, Wheaton College, we'd go overseas on mission trips. Most colleges, what do you do on spring break? Cancun, Destin, Florida, South Padre Island, you go somewhere exotic. You serve yourselves for 9 days. You know it and I know it, most will serve themselves for 9 days. Football players will go in groups of 2 or 3, they'll seek pleasure, they'll serve themselves, they'll indulge and try to make themselves happy for 9 days. After 9 days, they come back, try to collaborate as a team, and they say, let's be a team. You know what my team did? We collectively went to Africa to serve others together. We didn't independently serve ourselves, we collectively served others. Yearly, we would raise upwards of $200,000 a year to go serve others. Hold a little baby. Hold a little baby that's got AIDS. She's got no mommy, no daddy. She's never smiled her entire life because no one's ever loved her. She's gonna die in 6 months anyways. And your job is to hold her so she doesn't cry. We fixed sewer lines. We were standing knee deep in human waste just so the toilets would flush. Then we built playgrounds and read the kids stories before they go to bed. We did this collectively as a team, and then we come back to the States and said, let's be a team. Which team do you think's tighter? One that serves themselves independently, or one team that serves others together? If you want your team to be more successful, have a service day. You want your family to be tighter? Serve someone together. The world says go serve yourself. I don't know, I'm just an idiot. Some people think I'm just a vitamin guy that couldn't get into medical school. Personal fulfillment never comes through self-gratification. Never. Number 3, stay with me. Discipline. You gotta be willing to sacrifice with no immediate return. This business is built on that principle. In college, coach would yell at us, work, 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 work. And what do we get in return? Nothing. Discipline is those people who can work and sacrifice and expect nothing in return. It's that person in retirement when your advisor says, hey, I need $100 a month. You say, no, I need that $100. Where's my return? He tells you, you get nothing right now, but after 40 years, you get $1 million. The disciplined person can work, can labor, and expect nothing in return, knowing the return will come down the road. This is imperative for USANA. This is why developing relationships with people that you want to help by promoting USANA. They got to know you care. They got to know it's about them. And they can't smell that you're trying to make $1 because it shouldn't matter. All that you guys have learned this week here at convention, it should motivate you. It should drive you. Care about people. You can change their health. Every day you should passionately be sharing this information that you've learned. Don't hold it back. And you know what? You're going to go home, you're going to talk to people, and they're going to say no. In fact, your first 10 meetings, they might all say no. So what? Schedule number 11 and do it again. Keep going. Number 4, last one, be enthusiastic. Oh man. Oh man. Here's a big one. I'm talking powerful, positive presence. If you got enthusiasm, you can change the world. Unbelievable quote. Enthusiasm is the greatest business asset in the world. It beats money, power, and influence. Single-handedly, the enthusiast convinces and dominates where a small army of workers would scarcely raise a tremor of hope. Enthusiasm tramples over prejudice and opposition, spurns in action, and like an avalanche, overwhelms and engulfs all obstacles. Energy! Energy! And you know what? Everyone's got it. You just have to decide it. Your alarm clock rings the same time mine does every day, 4, 5, 6 a.m., depending on the day, right? When that alarm clock rings, I feel just as lousy as you do. You gotta be kidding me. Every ounce of my body wants to hit that snooze button. I tell myself if I got 6 more minutes, I'd feel better. Baloney. 6 minutes or even an hour later, you feel just as bad. Here's the deal. Soon as you wake up, you got a decision to make. Today, I'm gonna live with energy. Now you say, well, Jordan, that's just you. You were born that way. No, I decided to be that way. That alarm clock goes off. I know I was created for a purpose. I was born because I'm here to serve someone today. I'm gonna fulfill my duties on this planet Earth, serving someone else with energy. There's a different standard, friends, if you want to be great. There's a different standard if you want to be a person of influence. There's a different standard if you want to be a hero. And our world is begging for heroes. My dare to you, as I dare every one of you, is to stand up and be one. Who will stand? If you want to be a person of influence, stand up. If you want to be a person of influence, say yes. If you will be selfless and put others first, say yes. If you will be disciplined with no immediate return, say yes. Finally, will you choose to have energy every single day? I'm telling you, baby, I'm not a bus driver, but you'd all be on my bus. Let's go out and let's make it rain.